Verges can be fantastic places for wildflowers, filled with colour and sound, as an array of flowers supply pollen and nectar to insects throughout the spring and summer. Our verges are in trouble though. Years of poor management has led to a decline in wildflowers as they are replaced by larger, more vigorous plants. We have a project in Shropshire which aims to reverse this loss, restoring verges to their previous beauty and making them more valuable for wildlife.
My name's Rob Rowe. I'm part of RSVP, which is Restoring Shropshire's Verges project. This is the second year that it's been running, and we're on a main road near Bishop's Castle at the moment, where last year the grass was cut and removed late in the season, and then yellow rattle was spread, and this year it's done very well.
Yellow rattle is a wildflower that is really useful in helping create a flowery verge. It is rightly called the meadow maker. Yellow rattle can draw nutrition from surrounding grasses via the roots, weakening the grass and helping flowers to thrive.
So this is actually quite a good bit of verge here. There's bird's foot trefoil over there, and bush vetch and tufted vetch, and then in the background over there we got some knapweed coming up.
Over the last 60 years we have lost almost all of our wildflower meadows, including flowers on the verges. Verges are potentially long, thin meadows which also provide a corridor for wildlife to move through the landscape.
So this is a really good verge here because you've got a really great kind of assemblage of plants. There's lots of different flowering plants, there's lots of different grasses, fine grasses. And with all that, those different plants, then you get lots of different insects. And then as you go back into the back of the verge and into the hedge, then there's kind of a bit rougher plants as well, which give shelter to other things.
By cutting verges at the right time of year for the flowers and fine grasses, and by collecting up the grass cuttings to remove for composting, we can restore wildflowers to the verge.
This is a bit of road verge which hasn't been managed, or we could maybe say it's been badly managed. In the foreground here we've got lots of nettles which are taking over, and the false oat grass, this very tall tough grass here, and back here we got lots of cocksfoot grass, and then further in the background we got the hogweed coming in.
When a verge is cut at the wrong time of year and the cuttings are not collected and removed, most of the wildflowers and fine grass species are lost, and coarser, more common species will take over. Although these commoner species can be good for wildlife too, we have lost our special meadow flowers. Restoring Shropshire's Verges project has been set up by local people, the National Trust, Plant Life and Caring for God's Acre. We are surveying verges for meadow plants and then working with Shropshire Council to manage them well. Where species have been lost from verges, we are putting them back, taking seeds from local churchyards, meadows and from other verges. Please help us and support us to make our verges beautiful again.